and injured 5. He said he didn't remember what happened, and that he must have been drunk. The family of the victim are very mad. They took Jonah Bluefield to court, and he lost. He had to give the family lots of money, and he was sent to jail for 5 years for murdering, and 2 extra years for drunk driving.
The airfield yesterday were at 7:47 left for New York City. Everything was reported fine. But about halfway through the trip, the right engine stopped and the right wing exploded. Someone had planted plastic explosives in the wing and had sabotaged the engine. Not so safely on the outskirts of Detroit, Michigan. 28 people reported dead and 93 injured. 20 of those are in critical condition.
Today, undercover kids Aaron and Holly got saved the day. Robbers robbed a federal bank and took the mail their kids. Undercover kids found an undersea hideout. They dressed up as major policemen and they arrested the robbers, and real policemen put them in jail. The kids were rewarded $1,000 each. A church in downtown Council Bluffs may be torn down. Here's Holly with the story.
Hi, I'm Holly Clark, reporting KMC8 and Channel 8 News. I'm standing in front of St. Elizabeth's Church, which may be in danger of being torn down. And then I know who wants to tear down St. Elizabeth. Michelle, why do you want to tear down the church?
I want to put up a casino.
Aren't people mad about that?
Some, but a lot of them are happy.
Well, when do you plan to tear it down?
Sometime next month.
Okay, thank you, Michelle. And this is Father Smith, who's the priest of St. Elizabeth. What do you think about this?
I think it's just terrible. Many people treasure this church and do not want it to be torn down.
What's so important about it?
It's over 100 years old. Many people have gone here, got baptized here, and many people just love this church.
Okay, are you doing anything about it?
Yes, we're having...
Thank you. Now back to you, JJ.
At Red Middle Fire Display on the 4th of July, there was a major explosion. Someone lit a box of illegal fireworks under an older black Pontiac. The car exploded, injuring 74 people and killing 3. The explosion started a brush fire, but firemen put it out quickly. The man who started the fire was 23-year-old John Campbell, an Omahan. The trial for Campbell is July 17th.
Yesterday there was a robbery in Men's Mall. The robber ran to the top of the tallest building in the town. He declared to jump. His name was Don Powell. The police got a sheet and held on to both sides tight. The man jumped into the sheet and they took him to a hospital where he came to.
Today the city held a meeting on whether or not to allow the casino to be built. There was a riot between the two sides, and it took 17 minutes to stop the brawl that had started between them. 13 people will spend the night in jail. They have not yet come to a decision about the casino issue. Now we go to Nicole Caffrey with some information about a garbage problem in the U.S. today.
Hi, I'm Nicole Caffrey from KMCH Channel 8. I'm here to tell you about the world's biggest problem, garbage. What do we do with all this garbage? Scientists are working hard to find a way to get rid of all the garbage. Some things can be recycled, but a lot of it can't. First, landfills were the way to dispose of garbage, but now they have found that they can contaminate water. So now what do? We must find another way. Scientists think we might be able to fly garbage to the moon and store it there, but there are problems. How do we get garbage to the moon? Also, the moon's gravity may not be strong enough to hold the garbage down, and it may float off into space.
Thank you, Michelle. Joe McIntyre from the Newsman on the Block is in the hospital. He walked off the stage, broke an arm in the leg. Fans are fussing too. The rest of the news is on the block while shaking Avery's question. They should all be back in hospice by the end of the month. Until then, no one can see them.
Officials from NASA announced that they will launch a second Hubble Space Telescope. The launch date for it is August 23rd. NASA plans to make sure that there are no flaws in this one. We'll be back in just a minute for a word from Holly Clark with weather.
And I represent the George A. Broadwood Company. And I'm offering you this beautiful 14th century old-style church. I can't, $32,965. Call now, we can throw in this cool sports jacket. The address is 3234 Avenue East, Counselor, Iowa, 51501. But hurry, the sale ends July 23rd.
Iowa, Nebraska. That should bring lots of rain and relief and some thunderstorms in Nebraska that are heading our way. Now there's a high pressure system up north of us and a jet stream from the northwest going southeast. As you can see, the clouds should be still here for a while. There's a jet stream moving in from the Pacific and the high pressure system around. Both the jet stream should be bringing a little bit cooler air. Today, Omaha's going to have 77 degrees Fahrenheit, high 81. Lincoln, 76 degrees Fahrenheit, and low 65. Tonight, considerable clouds and cooler, chance of a late night thunderstorm, low 63 to 67. The southeast or southeasterly winds going 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow, AM and late day, thunderstorms possible, otherwise partly sunny, becoming humid, highs 83 to 88. Saturday, partly sunny and humid, highs 88 to 93. That's all for what.
My name is Sean DeMore, and I represent Ace Rent to Own. And I'm offering you this wonderful 30-inch Megabox Plug TV at Ace Rent to Own for only $365. And we'll even, if you come now, we'll even give you this beautiful VHS video player. But come now because it ends June 4th.
Well, I see that Council Bluffs wasn't the only place that had a ball today.
Hi, I'm Ruben Kerwin, and in sports, the Oakland A's and the Cincinnati Reds clash in the middle of a game at Candlestick Park on the night of July 19, 1990. Cincinnati's Eric Davis started a fight with Oakland's Dave Henderson, and the rest of both teams joined in. The umpire called in the police, and the police broke up the brawl. Oakland's manager, Tony La Russa, is in critical condition. Manager Sal Rendy is fired for gambling and beating team player Luis Talos Santos until his back was blistered. Rendy has been sentenced for 40 years out of baseball, and his hearing to find out if there's a hanging or not is tomorrow. Here is Bernie Cancella live at Rosenblatt Stadium.
So what do you think about all these crazy accusations? Well, I just don't think any of this is believable. Whoever thought of this crazy minor story is obviously out to get me. What about all the women on Santos' back? If you have any more questions, call my attorney. Get out of my face.
Scoreboard for today. In the American League, Boston is in the lead right now against Milwaukee that has 9-2, and they're in the second inning right now. Toronto has 3 on New York, which has 0, and Cleveland 4, Baltimore 1, Detroit 2, Kansas City 0. Oakland is in the lead right now with 16, and Chicago 9, and they're in the 5th inning right now. Seattle 7, Minnesota 3, California 2, Texas 1. In the National League, Pittsburgh had a lead over Montreal 9-5, and they're in the third inning right now. New York 6, Chicago 2. Philadelphia beat St. Louis 4-0. Cincinnati has 8, Los Angeles 5, San Francisco 6, San Diego 2. Atlanta beat Houston very hard, but it was 2-0. Maxwell loses to Davis 293-36. Says that this is one of his worst days. Even though Maxwell said what he said, Davis said that Maxwell didn't have a chance. Davis said, for example, he teed off with his putter. That's just one of the bloopers he did. And that's all for sports.
Well, that's all for now.
See you soon. Bye-bye.